We've been anticipating this new Russian offensive for some time now. Here it is. Wave after wave of missile strikes hitting Ukraine, hitting capital Kyiv, hitting Kyiv, hitting other cities in the Donbas region and elsewhere. And this is now set to continue. We've had an assessment from the British government, from Ukrainian officials, from the CIA that the Russian offensive is due any time now, and this clearly has been launched. There was an expectation that it may be launched around February 24th, which is the anniversary of the invasion that the Russians launched last year. But clearly the military is not going to be tied down by any dates in the calendar. They're looking at the situation, they're looking at what strategy they can adopt, and they're going for it straight away. These missile attacks come on top of a very strong ground push that has been reported by Russian forces in the Donbas region. This is particularly strong around the Luhansk Oblast within Donbas region. That is the oblast that is close to Kharkiv, and we've seen a number of missile strikes in Kharkiv on the university campus and at other infrastructure installations in Kharkiv. So this is really an assault all along the eastern front of Ukraine. The Russians are making a clear push towards Kramatorsk and Slavyansk. These are two major cities in Donbas on the Ukrainian side and very much under Ukrainian control at the moment. But this is now the new aim for the Russian forces. This is following their assault on Bakhmut. They have surrounded Bakhmut on three sides. Ukrainian forces have been on the back foot, on the defensive. It is not expected that the Ukrainian forces will be able to hold on to Bakhmut for very much longer. Now this new Russian push is expanding the front and also intensifying the assault. This now is going to be a real challenge for the Ukrainian forces. President Zelensky had warned that this is going to be a new challenge, that fighting is now intensifying. At the moment, the Russian forces appear to have seized the initiative. They are pushing ahead. This is now going to be a challenge for the defense that Ukrainians can come up with, particularly by way of their missile systems, their anti-tank weaponry that has been very effective in the past. The Russians would have learned their lessons, changed their strategies. This now is going to be a new phase of the war. It looks like it's going to be a bloodier phase of the war, and this time the Russians seem to be making a push and at the moment gaining ground. But of course, it's early days yet. The Ukrainian forces are well trained and well prepared, and they are certainly going to resist this advance with all that they've got. We can see some very, very severe confrontations now building up ahead.